Chicago at Mount Sinai Hospital. Dr. Aziz is a member of our family. He will speak to this, I'm sure. He has a wonderful family himself. But I think what he brings to the table for St. Mathews is common sense, patience in realizing things don't happen overnight, and just the perfect thing to make a good family practitioner. Dr. Aziz not only is now Chief of Family Medicine and Program Director, but he's taken on the responsibility of being Chief of the medical staff. And for those of you who are in the audience know what that job is like, that's work in itself. So we thought he would be able to give you some great insights into what he's done, and I hope you will join me in welcoming Dr. Ihab Aziz.
Thank you, Reverend, for your kind words. Chancellor Warren, Dean Randall, Dean Kumar, distinguished faculty, graduating students, families, and friends. What an honor to be here with you today, as we gather to celebrate and honor our graduates, who after years of hard work are joining their teachers as equals, as doctors of medicine. Their hard work, stamina, and perseverance are attested by the gathering of families, relatives, and friends paying tribute to them in this elegant ceremony today. With all the years of learning and training comes an awesome responsibility. As doctors, you will have the great authority and power with which you will literally decide the fate of other people. With this role comes respect, prestige, and yes, even money. You have made many sacrifices to get to this point. You have given up the best years of your lives to sit in the classroom learning the nonsense of human body. Some of you have given up relationships, held off having children, and even suspended other careers. Your family's sacrifices are too many to count. And yet, the greatest example of self-sacrifice as a physician is to give away all this talent for free. St. Mathews University has well prepared you to be doctors. So enter residency with confidence in yourself and confidence in what you have learned. No matter what specialty you will choose, you will continue to build on the following 6 roles. You will be a clinician with appreciation of the need of personal professional growth by committing yourself to lifelong continuing education, by striving to avoid professional and intellectual isolation by mutual constructive peer reviews, by improving the standard of medical care through such activities as research, audit, and development of clinical practice policies and guidelines, by preventing physical and intellectual fatigue through partnerships and support committees, by developing a sense of professional pride in your chosen discipline, of its breadth and depth, and its unique role in contributing to the overall health of the society. You will be a clinician with professional responsibility to the community, contributing to the community health through awareness of social and environmental conditions within which the population of the community live and work, and an appreciation of special risk groups within the community and its particular problems and needs. You will be a member and the coordinator of the healthcare team. You will be a successful manager and organizer of the practice, who understands the impact of various healthcare systems on the economics and the quality of healthcare delivery. You will be a scholar who appreciates learning methods rather than knowledge of facts, so that when facts are scarce or forgotten, the method is remembered and utilized to acquire further knowledge lifelong. Who forms astute judgments by learning how to collect the facts, to verify them, to assign value to them, and how to draw conclusions from them and test these conclusions. who develops ongoing critical review of established conventions of clinical practice by realizing the impact of culture and supposedly scientific clinical decision-making processes, and to develop an international perspective for cross-cultural comparisons, who develops the habits of reading medical literature and critically interprets a research and review articles in medical journals. And finally, you will be an individual of the highest ethical caliber, who learns to accept responsibility, acknowledge errors, and earnestly seeks to improve, who provides humane and compassionate care regardless of patient age, sex, socioeconomic status, and creed, who recognizes and respects the patient's rights to participate in healthcare decisions. On this special day, which is actually very special to my fine family as well as my daughter's April 11th birthday, who actually helped me typing this speech, I want to talk to you about two things: change and some advice for residency life. For the new year, Dr. Randall sent me a calendar. And on the first page, there's a quote from George Bernard Shaw, which says, "Progress is impossible without change, and those who cannot change their minds cannot change anything." One thing, though, that has changed today, and will never change again, even if you do not practice medicine as a career, you will no longer be Mr., Mrs., Ms. You will be from now on called doctor. Once you walk across the stage, your lives will be forever changed. For better, for worse, with all the rights and responsibilities of someone with the title MD. Another thing changing, your student lab coat. You probably have worn this jacket almost every day over the past year. Mine was covered with stains from various bodily fluids, food from the cafeteria, and some mysterious colors that I have yet to identify. It will change to the regular length doctor's coat. It's a reminder of the power and trust that physicians instantly hold with all patients, and it's a universal symbol of healing and knowledge. You will be able, after obtaining your state license, to write and sign prescriptions. And as I was taught, every time you start to write a prescription, your hand should tremble. You have finished some of the hardest years of your lives, and yes, you do not have to take a shelf exam ever again. As a residency program director, I'm proud to tell you that my incoming chief resident is a graduate of St. Mathews University. She was sitting right here in May 2010. I met Sarah during rotation. Once she came for an interview, I told her that the position is hers if she accepts it. She did not let me down, and she was unanimously voted chief resident. Also, as a program director, I would like to say a few words about the life you're about to embark on and give you some advice. Remember the lab coats I just mentioned? Do not take the offer from some hospitals that they will launder and iron it for you. It will get lost. Two other pieces of advice come from the Bible, actually from the same chapter. First, what is called the Golden Rule. It applies perfectly to residence life. Do unto others as you would have them do unto you. I still remember quite well who did not pay me back for the calls and clinics I covered them. Second, judge not that you not be judged. There is nothing that makes a malpractice lawyer happier than what we call sharp fights. Do not criticize your fellow doctors in public or in front of your patients. The next group of advices are my favorite. They come from Robert Fogham's book, All I Really Need to Know I Learned in Kindergarten. And I'll quote from the book. Wisdom was not at the top of the graduate school mountain, but there in the sand pile at school. These are the things I learned. Share everything. Play fair. Don't hit people. Put things back where they were found. Clean up your own mess. Don't take things that aren't yours. Say your story when you hurt someone. Wash your hands before you eat. Flush. Warm cookies and cold milk are good for you. Take a nap every afternoon. I hope ACGM is hearing this speech. With all the 50 hours that you have to be with in July. Live the balanced life. Learn some and think some, and draw and paint and sing and dance and play and work every day some. When you go out to the work, watch out for traffic, hold hands, and stick together. Be aware of wonder. Remember the little seed in the styrofoam cup? The roots go up and the roots go down and the plant goes up. Nobody really knows how or why, but we are all like that. Goldfish and hamsters and white mice and even the little seed in the styrofoam cup, they all die, so do we. And then remember the Dick and Jane's book, the first word that you learned, the biggest word of the world, look. The residency years should not. Who knows? You may add your own codes to the famous chart bloopers. For those of you who do not know about them, these are actual writings from hospital charts. Here are some of my favorites. The patient refused autopsy. The patient has no previous history of suicide. The patient has been depressed since she began seeing me in 2001. She is numb from the toes down. While in the ER, he was examined, x-rated, and sent home. Rectal examination revealed a normal-sized thyroid. Patient has 2 teenage children, but no other abnormalities. Class of 2012, congratulations. The work that lies ahead of you is sacred. May you practice medicine with compassion and deserve the honor that the society so readily